Alrighty, let's get going. Here we are on the ground in the simulator, connected to the Vatsim network at San Antonio International. Unfortunately, there's no scenery, so we're dealing with the base flight sim scenery, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's get these window blinds up. See outside those beautiful, massive Max engines. But in the meantime, we'll click initialize flight. And we'll get the aircraft started. We'll get the battery on. Everything comes up. Ground power can come on. Emergency exit lights armed. Seatbelts can go to auto. I want to get this up. And we'll begin to align the inertial reference system. Otherwise, we are all good over there. We'll head over here. Performance and payload. Weights and balance. And let's quickly grab our sim brief document. So, today we're taking total of 147 passengers. The cargo is 3.6, so we'll do 1.833. 1833 1834. We'll do that. That should be fine. And then fuel, our total fuel for today is gonna be 6,423 kgs. The taxi out fuel is going to be, we'll grab that here. The taxi fuel is going to be 191. And the planned trip fuel is going to be 3330. Put that all in there. We are sorted over here. So we'll set the payload. We'll set the fuel. Set all of this. Just make sure everything's in there. Complete that. And we're in there. Perfect. We'll head over here. Over to the SMC. Position initialize. We are here at Kilo Sierra Alpha November. And I'll grab our gate here. Actually, we can just hop outside. Yeah, we're at Bravo 6. Grab it here. Bravo 6. Not in database. Gate 6 Bravo possibly. Gate 6. That kind of matches up. We'll just grab this. We'll just grab the... No. Hey, come on. We'll just go next page. Grab the left IRS alignment. Put that in there. Flight plan request. Or do we need to put the company route in? See if this comes. Come on. Okay, yeah, that's done something. Load the flight plan. Okay, that's all in. We'll activate that. Today we are southwest 354. We're taking off runway 13 right of San Antonio. We'll get that in here. 13 right. Put that in. Perfect. Then we'll grab this over here. So, planned cruise altitude today is 330. That's perfect. Our zero fuel weight is going to be 59.1. So we'll put that in here. 59.1. Reserves are going to be 2.3. 2.3. The cruise wind is going to be 221 at 6.8. 6.8. Hello. Why is that doing that? ISO is going to be 005. And that'll all sort itself out. We'll quickly go back here. Position initialize. What? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, that's all fine. We'll get to the N1 limit. Before we do that, we'll quickly set our departures. We're taking 1-3 right via the Yoda 1 departure with the Klunger transition. No, 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 no. Inner rev index. Perf in1 limit. Oh no, why did I do that? Here, and then it's the Yoda 2 with the Klunger transition. Then we plan to arrive. We'll do ILS for runway and 9 left, 19 left. By the Wutung 3 arrival on the stats and transition. No, we don't have that. Okay, that's fine. Got that. We'll go into our in1 limit and we'll quickly do our calculations here. So we are at San Antonio. Search that, select that, and thrust takeoff preferably. Runway taking words. Oh, not wrong one. Wait, what did I? Oh, that's what I did. We're not KSAT, we're at KSAT. We're not KSAT, we're at KSAT. Bravo 6. 6 Bravo. Just 6. There we go. Now it's in. Okay, we got that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're fine. We're at KSAT. There we go. Get that in there. 1-3 right. Condition is wait, unfortunately. The current meta is, the winds are 190 at 4. Outside temperature is 23. QNH is 29 at 92. Okay, what if we do 1013? There we go. Flap config, flaps 5. AC will be on, NTIs will be on both. We'll calculate this. Or decrease takeoff weight. Takeoff weight. Our takeoff weight is going to be 65.367. There we go. And okay, we can't send that. So we'll just go over here. Cell temperature is going to be 31 degrees. Take off here. It's going to be flaps 5, 24, 36, 47, 24, 36, 47. Flaps going to be 5. CG should fill itself in here. Why did it? What do you mean? Gap. 243647. It should be 124. That's not calculating because it's weight. That's what it's missing. Slide is in there. Alrighty. We should be good on that end. I just want to lower the brightness of the screen here. And this one as well. And then as well as swap the engines. Okay, that's all good. We'll quickly set this to 330. As that's where we are landing. And then that'll give us a VREF of 142. We'll put the VREF in there. And that can all stay like that for now. We have a vector of 128, so we'll just set it to that. 128. Alrighty, we'll get this going. So we'll get the one fuel pump on and we'll start the APU. As the APU starts up, we'll get the yaw damper on because we have that sorted. We do have an auto PDC here from Vatsim that says we need to squawk 7320. So we'll head over here. 7320 TA only. Should be good. And then we'll grab the CTAF for our airport, which is KSAT. I hate flying in the US. CTAF is 1198. 1198. Don't know why the performance is a little bit funky. That's fine. It's not that bad. We will not be changing the QNH because, well, we're all good on that. We don't have an APU. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is here. It's fine. Okay, well, the APU should be up. Yes, it is. We'll get the APU generators on. And then we can head over here. Oh, no, we'll head up here, actually. We'll get the power off over here. And we'll get all the fuel pumps here. The electrical, hydraulic pumps, and window heats on. The packs can go to auto, and the APU bleak come on. Head over here. We'll do the anti-ice once the engines are up. Once the engines are up, and speaking of that, we should be ready to go, to be honest. There's not much further we need to do. So we're taking 1 through right, so we'll push facing northeast. Taxi via hotel. Holding point Kilo runway 1 through right. Hotel and Kilo. So push facing northeast.
Cockpit to ground.
So set northeast into here. Put that in. Perfect. See what sounds wrong. It's all good. There's nothing up here right now that we need to do. We're all set on that part. We'll wait for the aircraft to be connected to the tug. Why is this closed? See the miserable weather here.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed.
All hatches go.
Removed. The parking brakes are set. You may lift. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Standing by.
We'll start to push back. We'll get the parker brakes off already.
Go ahead.
And we'll make a call.
We are cleared for start and push.
San Antonio traffic southwest 354. Pushing back San Bravo 6 facing northeast San Antonio traffic. Alrighty, we're good on there.
You can start the engines in sequence.
Okay, we'll start the engines. So we'll get number 1 on here and we'll introduce fuel immediately. Watch that slowly spool up. Oh wait, no, we need to boom bop bop. See here, that engine's slowly turning up. It'll be motoring for a sec. You can hear those engines roaring. As you can compare with tax lights on.
Parking brake set.
Okay, we'll get engine 2 going. And we'll introduce fuel immediately.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Let's see here, engine 2 should almost be up. Yeah, no, it's coming. There you go, you can see the fuel ignite after it's finished motoring. Basically what happens is when the engine cools down, it starts to bend and like mold. And all it does is it motors there and heats up until it's back into place, and then it'll start. I don't know why it's giving me an engine failure warning. I just heard the click of this go down, so we'll go off. We'll go both of these to continuous. APU, oh no, we'll get the packs back on. APU off, APU bleed off, probe heats on, anti-ice on. And there's nothing we need to do there. Perfect. So we'll set the flaps to 5. Flaps are extended. We'll set here RTO. Check that on, and we're all good to go. So we'll quickly make the call. Taken by Hotel 2 Holland Point Kilo, and with 13 right by Hotel and Kilo. Okay. San Antonio traffic, southwest 354. Taxiing Holding Point Kilo, runway 13 right via Hotel and Kilo, San Antonio traffic. Okay. So let's get going. So literally just hook our first left, continue down, hook our last right. So get the flight directors on. Auto throttle on. Left our baggage agents all behind. Apologies, yeah, Dylan Smith. Yes. Hopefully there is audio. Oh, there we go. I had it turned all the way down. Whoops. Turned it all the way down. Forgot to turn it back up. Yeah, hopefully should be fine now. Hopefully should be fine. So the next right should be Kilo. We'll get VNav and LNav armed. Everything else doesn't need to be sorted out. Yeah, here we are. We'll turn left here onto Kilo. Give just a little bit of break. San Antonio traffic southwest 354, lining up a runway 13 right via Kilo. Alrighty, we'll line up here. We'll get the runway turn lights on, landing lights on, and should be everything. We'll get strobes on, we'll get these off. Specky sounds can, oh, not specky sounds, seatbelt sounds can come on. That never gets old, looking down the runway.
13 right.
Perfect. Okay, we'll stop here for a sec. We'll get this set to CARA. That's all good. There's nothing else we need to do. I just want to get the map range up just a little bit. As you can see, we'll direct. Once we get to 5,000 feet, we'll get to it. We'll direct to Sierra India Tango Hotel. We'll manually fly it up to 5,000, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay, well, let's take off. So we're taking off via the Yoda 2 departure, or Yoda 1. So quickly make the call. San Antonio traffic, southwest 354, taking off runway 13 right via the Yoda 1 Sud, San Antonio traffic. I don't know, my Vatsim game's off today. Okay, let's push it down. Give it just a little bit of thrust. Gather stable. Thrust is set. Airspeed's alive. Got a little bit of left crosswind. Right, I don't know which one. 80 knots check. 100 knots, nose position neutral. V1. Rotate. Bars clear. Gear up. We'll get the flaps up. Oh, getting lag spikes here. Just trying to follow the flight director. Oh, it's because I'm not tabbed in. Okay, we're at almost 5,000 feet, so we'll get the autopilot on and we'll redirect here. San Antonio traffic southwest 354. Currently passing 5,000 off the departure end of runway 13 right. turning left, route direct, Sierra India Tango Hotel, final call for Antonio. Alrighty, that's all fine. We're all good here. We'll keep climbing up. There's nothing else we need to do. We'll get these off. The RAs set in there. It's all good. We'll get those off at 10,000 feet. Packs are on. Row heat's all on. Perfect. Just come out the clouds. So what we'll probably do is get the anti-ice off. Nothing we need to worry about now. We're out of the storm, out of all the moisture. Probably get the brightness of these screens up just a tad bit here. And as we come up on 10,000 feet, we'll get landing lights off. Material lights off and taxi lights off. Weather's calm, so we'll get seatbelts down to auto. And we'll quickly clear that route discontinuity. Chuck that over here. We'll continue here, just check. We've got ground and ATIS for our arrival airport. But on that note, now that we're passing 10,000 feet, I'll get the music back on and we can enjoy the cruise. Good afternoon, Les. Welcome back. Missed your way earlier flight due to the time off, so glad you're doing another. Yeah, no, this morning's flight was early, especially for you. It was just because my exams happened, so like I finished earlier. So I just came back home and decided, why not? But, looking here, some ATC has come online. Fort Worth Center, 135175. So we'll do, we'll hop over here. 135175. And we'll pop onto standby. If he messages us, then we'll contact him.
Southwest 3539, Fort Worth Center, your radar contact, 47 miles to the east of the WOR at flight level 320, welcome aboard.
The US is very populated with ATC right now. Hugely populated, never see something like this. South Africa is fully populated, which is also pretty cool.
Delta 2183, Fort Worth Center, your radar contact, 30 miles northwest of the Texarkana VOR at flight level 290. It's on the 18th, flight level 370. Southwest 3539, I'm sorry, 3539.
Count me in on all the fruit that falls from the tree.
3539, request the flight level 240, 3539. Southwest 3539, descend either red for arrival without red altimeter 29 or 89er. Descend being Linden to arrival 3539. Under American 614 on the ground at GFW, near spot 10, ready to taxi.
We'll go to American 614 down to GFW.
Hey, sir.
American 614, 17 right taxi, we hear the taxi Lima.
EMO 17 right, American 614.
Delta 2183, Fort Worth Center.
Okay, so looking here, there are two controllers.
Delta 2183, Fort Worth Center.
So this is a different controller than what we just had.
Delta 2183, Fort Worth Center.
Why did you quote-unquote cross the pond for this flight? We did not cross the pond. The cross the pond event is when it's like a huge event of cross-Atlantic flights where you get across the pond from.
Should be okay.
How do you ident? Oh, that big button. So I'm just gonna leave it.
51, your radar contact 15 miles to the east of the Monroe DOR at level 380. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, you see, that's a different guy. That's a different guy that's talking now.
Yeah, sorry, I was just getting set up here. There's a lot of people checking in at once.
We're in the right frequency. Oh yes, he's told you to contact us. 45 Fort Worth Center, good afternoon, Southwest 354 with you, flight level 330.
Southwest 354, Fort Worth Center, IDA.
Did he say ident? Or did he say identified?
Southwest 354, your radar contact.
Oh, there you go.
22 miles southeast of the Glen Road COR at level 330.
Okay. Thank you, I guess. Guess what, we're identified, yay. What do you even say to that? Are you supposed to say anything? Because I don't really know what to say. I shan't have a clue. Oh, why did you cross the pond? That's a good one. Why did you choose select flight in the US? So, one thing with the US is it's a lot different to pretty much everywhere else in the world, especially Europe, where there's a lot more rules and like ways of doing things and terminology and whatnot. So, I've had a few mishaps. I mean, the first flight that we did on Vatsim was in the US and there was a bunch of mishaps there. So, just doing more flights in the US slowly gets you to realize like what they are, remembering what they're going to ask you, because Vatsim you can never like fly just basing it off of what you get told. You have to fly knowing or expecting something or a few options so you're ready for when you do get the call out. And the US I just had not trained for that. So I'm slowly trying to, you could say, build up hours in the US. And also, I mean, we never fly in the US, so... Because, I mean, if we go here, let's check the last few streams that we did. So, we did... We did South Africa, it was Europe, South Africa, Middle East, Dubai, Middle East, pretty much, yeah, Middle East. We did 3 Middle East flights together. Then we did Africa. Then we did Mexico, which is still the same rules as the rest of the world, so it's not really there. Then we did Europe, and then Middle East, UK, yeah. So we've done like one close to American flight. Oh my gosh, what is that mic? 35, 39. Southwest 35. I love the people with weird mics.
Delta 2183 leaving my airspace. No further ATC available. Radar service terminated frequency today.
Our service is terminated. Frequency change approved Delta 2183. Have a good day.
That's actually the first time I've ever had to click ident. Like, we never click ident in Vatsim. that, like I said, it's the US. They've always got their fancy rules, and each controller is different. Because in Europe and other parts of the world, you can expect the same exact thing for every single controller, and yes, it gets repetitive. But the thing is, that's just Vatsim. That's flying, and it's easier that way. But when you get to the US, there's so many different controller styles and just like ways things are done that it gets a little bit much. It's a tad bit much. It is also absolutely pouring with rain outside.
2300 American 614.
It has been since like 10 o'clock this morning. So,
7000 American 614.
can't say I'm surprised. Really bad. This is pretty much what South Africa looks like right now. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad weather. Let me check on Google Earth right now. I just want to see how large this is, because this is like another hurricane. Oh no. We just happen to be flying over a huge storm over multiple states. We just happen to be flying over that right now.
American 743, forward to the right.
No worries, I missed this. I assume you mean Sapphire flight. A geek, by the way. Yeah, we did do a Sapphire flight this morning. I am thinking of doing maybe a South African Lift flight. If you've ever heard of the airline Lift. We've also got Semi with the CRJs, because I've got the CRJs.
American 743, Fort Worth Center, IDEM. American 743, your radar contact, 28 miles northwest of the Childress VOR at flight level 410.
One thing I'm also looking at maybe doing is the Anybolts A320 Neo, because I actually haven't done a flight with that. I always usually do the fly-by-wire. Snake, I also want to check, I don't know why, but when I rewatch my videos just to check the quality, My mic sounds really quiet for some reason. At least compared to my old videos, and I really don't know why, because I'm on max volume here, and YouTube's at max volume. I just don't know what to do, because I can't really increase my mic. Like, so, I mean, I'm projecting my voice right now.
Maintain flight level 320.
Hey, 320, American 614.
So, also let me know how well you guys can hear the ATC. Just hit an hour streaming a few seconds ago. What we might end up doing, yeah, there's no ATC, at least no tower, or at least no approach or area ATC over the arrival airport. So we'll quickly go into the unit ref here, and it's going to be 191 on the course. We'll set that in here, 191, and do it on this one over here. Set that to 191, and then it's 109.55. So we'll set that here, 109.55. Switch the mode. 109.55. Switch the mode here, 109.55. Getting a little bit turbulence here. I have the same problem. I have to sometimes strain to hear you. Yeah, I really don't know. Because, I mean, if you look back at the last streams, they sound perfectly fine. But these recent ones have just been like quiet as anything. I don't honestly know. Let me Google maybe. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. See here. Microphone. It's at 100% and it's like coming in really quiet over there. Is this... I've got buttons. Oh no, that's my power button. No, but this increases my desktop sound. So then... What? Okay, it's also telling me maybe I should put a gain filter. Filters. Edit filters. Add filter. Gain. Gain. Like 30 decibels. Whoa.
There you go, sir.
Okay, that... there we go. Apologies, that might have been really loud.
Are we gonna amend the line for American 614?
Hopefully this is fine.
Descend to cross solo flight level 180.
That might have been extremely loud.
Okay, send across solo at 180 American 614.
Just give me a heads up how it sounds now. I'm gonna actually check myself. Okay, I think it's fine.
American 43, descend via the Victory to arrival of DSW altimeter 29098.
I don't know. It seems fine on my side. It's a lot louder. So I'm gonna turn everything up then.
Forward center,
Skybridge 507 with you, flight level 320, approximately 49 nautical miles to the
That was really loud.
Will Rogers VOR.
Skybridge 507, Fort Worth Center ident.
What's your accents? Oh, do I not have an American accent? Can you not understand me? Here in the South, we don't talk funny, y'all talk funny.
Skybridge 507, your radar contact 46 miles to the
Everyone
west.
says I have a British accent, but I really don't hear it. Honestly, I don't hear that I have an accent. I speak English, guys. That's the accent I speak. Loud, cleared up my ears. Now I can adjust it on my end. Yeah, no, apologies for that. That was extremely loud. Yeah, I watched it, and it went from the green, and it went like all the way up yellow, and then immediately maxed out at the red, like, decibel section. I've got my voice turned down now. I used to have it at the max. I've got it turned down, because I added like a filter. Maybe, hold on. Filters, edit filters, let's see here. We'll switch that down to like 10 decibels. Okay. And now if I put it to the max, that might be a little bit softer now, but now I can just leave all the settings like tweaked. Okay, we're about halfway through the airspace, so I'm hopefully gonna get the over to 122 decimal eight call for Southwest 3, 5, and 4. 35-4, that's our call sign.
Southwest 760, Fort Worth Center ident.
Oh, yeah, that sounds slightly better. Okay. Yeah, we should be good.
And Fort Worth Center Delta 77980, flight level 410, check me in.
Okay. Oh wait, I forgot. Wait, what happened to our music?
Delta 779, Fort Worth Center ident.
When did our music turn off? I can't remember. I didn't turn it off. At least I didn't think.
Southwest 760, radar contact 44 miles to the west of the Burns Flat VOR, flight level 70, welcome aboard.
Forward Summit, good afternoon. Western Global 239 Heavy, flight level 370.
Western Global 239 Heavy, Fort Worth Center ident. Delta 779, your radar contact.
That I have no problem
3 miles to
understanding.
the west of the Burns Flat VOR, flight level 410,
Americans.
welcome aboard.
You can definitely hear the American accent in the Vatsim controller. It's not as like bad as the YouTubers that you get. Some guy had an open mic breathing into his mic there. But these guys, you can definitely hear it. Also, can we acknowledge how flat these clouds are? Like, smooth.
370, welcome aboard.
Look, he looks like a giant sheep, to be honest. Alright, our top of descent is at Sierra Tango Alpha Sierra November. So we'll quickly
Forward
check
Center,
here.
Delta 5467. Are we getting a PDC or do we need to call you for clearance? Delta 5467 PDC is on the way. Affirm, thank you.
2700 for our final altitude, so we'll chuck that in there. 2700. So once we come down on the glide slope, or not the glide slope,
Forward Center, hello, this is American 87. I know we had just connected in your airspace. We were hoping we can get an arrival into Fort Worth.
wait, what?
Western Global 239, fly heading 160 vectors for traffic.
VNav's off.
Fly heading 160, vectors for traffic, Western Global 239 heavy.
Let's climb back up, please.
Fort Worth Center, American 240 checking in, flight level 250, 25 miles west of wind.
Was that American 87 checking in?
American 240.
Don't know what happened there. Why would the VNav disconnect?
American 240, Fort Worth Center, ident.
Tons of ident.
American 87, squawk 4537.
Traveling at a 499 knots. If we could bring it up to here, we could probably get there a lot quicker.
4537 in the box for American 87 heavy.
Speed. Is it VNav? 280. Okay, we'll just hold here and then we'll get the VNav on later. We'll go 0.8.
American 87, radar contact 55 miles northeast of the Tacoma VOR. Descend via the Seaver 4 arrival at the DFW altimeter 29 or 9 or 8.
Alright, we'll descend on the Seaver 4 arrival for American 87 heavy, thanks.
Wait. I'll hold. Why would you want to climb while you're like trying to speed up? That makes no sense. What is this aircraft thinking? Jeez, we're actually climbing up in the speed right now.
American 240, your radar contact 15 miles to the west of the Inc. VOR at flight level 250. Welcome aboard.
American 240, thank you.
Don't know why it's stuck like that, but I guess we're dealing with that. I'm hoping the storm's cleared because I don't feel like landing in a storm. I also just heard a lightning strike inside my house, and I confused it for the sim for a sec there. Only realized halfway through, hold on, that isn't the sim. Got 30 minutes left, so we shouldn't be too long. Jeez, the US is populated, but only where we aren't. There is like a clear line going through where we are flying.
Western Global 239.
Not that I'm disappointed about that. I don't like talking to American controls. They're scary.
020, Western Global 239 heavy.
Too complicated.
Western Global, we're just giving you some turns here to create some space for that southwest out in front of you here.
Roger.
American 614, Houston's offline radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good night.
No, see American 614.
So if we head over to the progress tab, we should get there at 7:30, so 9:30. So yeah, roughly half an hour. It's pretty much dead on. Explain to me how you hear a lightning strike. So like, basically, right, the lightning strikes so close that the electrical waves, right, they travel through the friction of the air compared to your ears, and it creates a certain sound through its only headphones. Don't fact check that.
39, are you on
That's
the
my
arrival
explanation.
Say again?
Affirmative, on the arrival, 3539.
Okay, so the arrival's going to take you out, and then we will vector you to final. That's what it says in your chart, right? Expect vectors to final after, I believe it's soccer.
Yes, Papa Tango Alpha Charlie Kilo Echo.
Okay, so just keep flying the arrival, and once you get into the Tracon, we'll vector you right onto the final. No, don't worry about it.
Alright, affirmative, thank you so much.
That guy sounds very understanding. You see, that is the one thing. The Americans are nice, but it's too complicated, and they get annoyed very quickly if you make too many mistakes. But the problem is, it's easier to make mistakes. That's the problem.
Forward Center Delta 779 Heavy. I would like to step away for about 2 minutes if possible.
That's approved.
I'll get 122, get some 8 there, because we are about to leave the aerospace. Tons of lighting outside my house. This is so fun.
Fort Worth Center, Skybridge 507, request a brief step away.
Yep, that's bridge. So just let me know your back.
We'll call back frequency, Skybridge 507. Skybridge 507, back with you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm coming up to my final into Atlanta, so I'll be a while before I can annoy you again. Are you also flying? Are you flying at the sim as well? And are you on Vatsim?
Western Global 239 direct, Will Rogers VOR IRW.
Direct to the Will Rogers VLR, Western Global 239 Heavy.
Okay, looking here, the ATC for arrival has gone down, so... Well, there's much ATC because there's nothing that these guys really gave us. They said identified, now they're gonna hand me off. Whoa, a little bit bump there. Not Vatsim, just
Southwest
beyond
54 Lee
ATC.
Meyer Space, Kansas City, offline radar services terminated. Frequency change, supervisor approved.
Frequency change approved for Southwest 354. Bye bye. That was so damn quick. Well, I didn't even hear what he said. I just heard my call sign and I heard frequency change. Beyond ATC, is it a paid service add-on? Is it like... I'm sure it is, yeah. You get Say Intentions and then Beyond ATC. Roughly 80 nautical miles until the top of descent, so we should be good there. So, I'm contemplating this, guys. Because there's so many clouds, I kind of feel like they're affecting the performance. And I kind of want to turn them down. Here's what I'm scared of. If we turn it down, then it's going to crash. Let's just go for it. Because no one likes things crashing. We'll send them to high. Oh. Oh, fine. Perfect. They look the exact same. I don't know. I don't know really what changed there. One thing actually, I do find that it might not be worth it streaming in the earlier hours because a lot of my viewers are either South African or American. I get like no European viewers. So if I stream later on when the Americans are awake, even if I stream now where the Europeans are still awake, even on the weekends, it actually spreads my audience and actually get more views. And when I fly into like different countries, it's not the best, but it is nice to have like people coming from those countries. Like we did the India to Dubai flight, and a lot of Indians came in and said, hey, we're locals, yada yada yada, and that does boost engagement. But the problem is they come in for like 2 seconds and they leave. So is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Pretty much exactly 80 nautical miles until the top of the descent, so we'll bring this down to here. Lots of ATC. Oh, huge ATC over the what is that? The eastern coast of the Atlantic. Oh jeez. Are you... So you're using... What's it called? Beyond HTC. So, and that's like $30. One time... Oh, one-time purchase is not actually that bad. Okay, once we get to 40 nautical miles, I'll turn the VNAV back on. Is this like down? Oh no, it is down. Okay, I think we're supposed to be descending now. Hello? Something hilarious. So I comment on every single Airbus video, Airbus the YouTube channel video, saying Boeing better, and I just say that on every video, and it's just been a tradition for me. And this guy has replied to every single one, insulting me about yada yada yada, because obviously an Airbus glazer, they're all the same. Airbus is better actually. Like, mate, there's a lot better things to do. What the hell? Are we like gonna start descending now? Oh damn, that's why. Whoops. I didn't set this. Let's get us going down. Whoopsie. Didn't even realize. Full speed brakes. I forgot to Kansas City Center wait, what? Denver Center. Descend via the, what did he say? The Wooting 3 arrival. Oh, that's what I've got in. Oh, whoops. Okay, looking here at our arrival, the QNH is 2087 or 2987. Quickly do a performance. It's very cold over there. So we'll do performance landing, yeah. We're landing at Kilo Sierra. No, Kilo Mike Charlie India. Kilo Mike Charlie India. Check that in there. Flap config 30. AC will be on. Anti-ice will have to be on. We'll do auto brake 1. Conditions wet. Taking runway 1 left. Winds are 130 at 8. We'll do 4 because it's meters per second, yeah. It is 11 degrees and it's 29er at 7. Okay, well, why do I have to convert it? I could probably just check it here. 112. Happy. VRF at 5. Condition wet. Calculate. Okay. 155 knots. So that's pretty fast, not gonna lie. But I mean, for wind correction and stuff, that's pretty normal. Just, of course, I'm quite landed in Atlanta, so I'm back to harass you. I only took out 2 guidance signs and one Cessna 152 that was in my way. Well, it says I should have gotten out his damn way. Gotten out your damn way. I mean, that's his fault, man. Little GA planes, they saw money, their own damn business. We are descending into wherever we're landing. Where are we landing, actually? Kansas. So I actually grabbed the CTAF for Kansas, which is 1282. So we'll put that there. I'll quickly make a call, actually. Kansas City traffic southwest 354, currently 40 miles out of the airport, inbound for the routing 3 arrival for the ILS 19 left, Kansas City traffic. Bigger plane 777 always wins. Well, I'm sure you probably just like, I don't know, scraped your wing on him. He probably end up in multiple pieces. And when I say multiple, I mean multiple. Like many pieces. It's actually a good idea, you remind me now. It might be cool to just do some GA flying. If we get like the Cessna 310 and we just fly down to Durban or something, fly in the US somewhere. I don't know VFR in the US though. That's not one of my best. Not one of my skills. Why do these things keep closing? Okay, as we come up on 10,000 feet, we get landing lights, turn lights, and text lights on. Seatbelt signs can come on. Okay, I need to bring the speed brakes up actually. So we're gonna have to go through these clouds. Are you all ready? It's gonna be some bumpy. Bumpy. I think after your 66 feet per minute landing the other day, you did some good karma. My next landing was 66 feet per minute. Oh, my very next landing was 66 feet per minute also. Normally I am an average of 800 feet per minute, although my last three were under 300, so keep it up. Yeah, no, depending on what aircraft you fly, the sim is very hard to land smoothly. But only because of equipment. Because when you're like flying an aircraft in real life, you have everything. You have like a perfectly tuned rudders and whatnot. When you get to flight sim, nothing's dead on. So something will be too easy to move or too sensitive. And also, a lot of pilots complain with the flight sim is that wheel friction just doesn't exist. So when you're taking off, in real life, you barely move. Like, you don't skid across the runway like you do in the sim. The sim, you're all over the place. Speaking of sim, I really want to get 2024. I'm so looking at 2024. My birthday's in less than a month actually, so I'm hoping once the birthday cashes in, because I have enough for like the rest of the PMDG stuff and that, but not enough for the flight sim. So hopefully I can get like the deluxe edition or premium deluxe to get like the 747-400 and the Beluga would be nice. Let's see here, nothing that we need to. Nope. Kansas City traffic, southwest 354, currently 20 miles out of the airport on a right-hand downwind, for runway 19 left, inbound for the ILS. So what's the next waypoint? The vector we need to be at 2,700 feet. But okay, yeah, no. So as long as we descend there, then we'll keep going. Be kind of nice if we could descend a little faster. Oh, because Tobin's 700 and then it wants us to get all the way down. Okay, no, we should make it. We should be fine. Are we ever gonna go into these clouds? I think, yeah, no, I think this is where we enter them. I think this is where we're in. Does this work? And that's just that. Where's the full here we go. This is fun. You can test all the lights in the cockpit. Keep skimming over the clouds. I want to go into the clouds. I want to get some like turbulence. Oh, here we go. Into the clouds. Does this have a heads-up display? Oh no, it doesn't. I'm gonna set the V-speed, yeah. 1,000 feet per minute. Let's just get down, please. 1,500. We should be good. Okay. Need some drag. Once we're at 2,700 feet, we'll direct to Zappa for the ILS. Surprisingly, not very bumpy. But now that we're coming in for landing, we'll get the music off. We can just enjoy the sounds of flight simulation. So it's Zap that we need to be at 2,700. Okay. Okay, we'll get VNav on. Okay, we'll make a call. Kansas City traffic, southwest 354, currently on a 15-mile final for runway 19 left. Wheel report established. Kansas City traffic. Alrighty, we'll get the localizer on. And we'll keep going here. Bring that down. So a little bit bright. Bring these guys. What? You're correct. The coefficient of friction on the MSFS run is virtually zero. Not virtually, it is zero. There is nothing there. You are landing on ice every time. And I do need rudder pedals, to be honest, because the problem is I use my yoke for my rudder, so I'll hold a button down on my yoke, and then the the rolling axis becomes my yoke axis, or my rudder axis. So I can't use the ailerons and the rudder at the same time. So it does end up in sticky situations. Okay, we'll begin the recording of the landing. Very, very foggy. Very, very bad conditions. Okay, we'll get approach mode on. Because it feels like we're coming in very fast. Oh, the speed brakes are up. Okay, we'll get flaps 1. We'll get flaps 5. We'll set speed flaps 5. Then we'll go that here. We'll bring these up. And we'll just... How do I... Is that armed? Yeah, seems armed. Okay. We'll get flaps 15. And landing gear down. Kansas City traffic southwest 354, fully established, 5 miles out. Okay. Flaps 30, perfect. We'll bring the VREF speed here. We'll get autopilot 2 on. And let's see here, I see the runway lights there. I do want to keep coming down on the ILS just in case.
1,000.
I just want to get the throttle to where the auto throttle's got it, so when I disconnect both. Okay, we got that. We are on the CTAF, right? Yeah, we are. Okay, we have visual. Autopilot comes off. Auto throttle comes off. And we'll just keep flying down. I mean, it's not that gusty, so...
300.
Okay, I'm gonna pretty much ignore the...
200.
Whoa. Disregard.
Glide slow.
Yes, I know, buddy.
100. Glide slow. 50.
A little bit early there.
30. 20. 10.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Versus. See, the thing is, we just slide across the runway. Okay, turn reverse, decel. And 60 knots. We'll get the reverses stowed. Manual braking. Yes, we can back here. Okay. Kansas City traffic, southwest 345, vacate 19 left. Okay, vacated, we'll get these up, these off. That. These come off. Didn't have the anti-ice on, whoops. Okay, so we'll quickly grab our taxi. Don't ask me why the gates are like that. 230 feet per minute on the touchdown, like dead on the touchdown zones, which I'm not complaining about. That's pretty decent. We'll just go to the gate straight ahead of us. There's nothing we can do. I don't know why that scenery is like that. Kansas City traffic, southwest 354. Taxing to the gates via Kilo and Juliet. Kansas City traffic. So we'll keep going here. We'll just go straight ahead, to be honest. I don't know where the where the building is. See here, this one. Yeah. 10 knots. Good here. Maybe Kansas City just has floating gates. And we'll stop right here. Perfect. At the gates, we can complete this flight on Elevatix. Oh, don't know why that wasn't there. I purchased the Wind Wings of Ryan by the pedals, and I'm very happy with them. They are pricey though. The Wind Wings very good, but very pricey. That's just it. Wind Wings a great brand, but with greatness comes, with great power comes great price. I don't know. I try to reference Spider-Man there. Alrighty, we'll close that. And I'll quickly hide this. And then we'll also hide these sub counts, so you guys can see this landing in full. Okay. We'll play it. Couldn't see anything. Let's see this. Flaps on out for some reason. Hey, I'm not complaining. Hey, I am not complaining. That wasn't a bad landing. We'll watch this from here. Pretty pathetic scenery indeed. Don't really know what the devs are thinking there. Obviously, maybe not compatible with 2020, and maybe didn't check. Thing is, I've made, yeah, you could say a touchdown. But I've made plenty of smooth landings where you don't even know you touched down, but they're just so late, and I don't like floating. So I don't mind these like semi-smooth, dead on touchdown zone landings. They don't bother me there. Alrighty, well, I'm just gonna turn MSFS down just a little bit for you guys. We'll get the music back on, and we'll quickly watch this replay one more time. And I just want to say thank you everyone for joining. Hope you had a great time with the stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
close to me. Oh, why you shy on what you showed me? All your distractions with your fancy. I felt so hard, that's why you followed me.